Tomorrow I got an appointment to see a plastics surgeon, and it is in relation to the holes back there. One of them, uh, the doctor was concerned about whether it was going to close, but I'm not. I'm not too worried about it. I think it will be closed just fine, and I think my wife, she thinks it'll close too, and both of us are pretty opposed to having a skin graft. I really am not interested in getting a skin graft. Um, but my the my my doctor that I'm dealing with for my bursitis. Well, I'm actually dealing with two different doctors for my bursitis, but the one that did the surgery around Thanksgiving, he said that this consultation with the plastic surgeon is kind of like a backup, just to make sure, because if the hole does not close up or does not want to close up, then at least he will have an idea about where it's at, and have an idea about what possibly he can do, um, things like that. I'm kind of curious if I ask him. I'm kind of curious to ask him about um, taking stem cells and using those to make skin, to make another piece of skin, so that he won't have to um, remove a part of skin from my body and another part of my body to put it on, to cover up one of the holes on my bursitis area. But because I think you gotta take some immune drugs, and some drugs that fight off immunity, um, and so I just don't like to take drugs if I don't have to. But so anyway, I might talk to him about that tomorrow, but we'll just see how it plays out. Um, so tonight, I figured that I would go to the kitchen and show a little bit of what my activities are. Um, I got some raspberries, and I had some raspberries, and I had a little bit of a hot dog. I had a hot dog, and I had a couple eggs. So I think I got probably about probably I would say at least 15 grams of protein in my system from this meal. Probably close to around 20 grams of protein from this meal. And I figure 300 calories usually lasts me about 3 hours. So I figured that I consume probably around 300 calories, because there aren't a whole lot of calories in the eggs. The eggs, and each egg is probably about 70 or 80 calories. But then uh, then the hot dog, though, the hot dog that I had, that's probably about 140 calories or 120 calories. And then I don't know how many calories are in the raspberry, in the raspberries, but I can't imagine a whole lot. I mean, most of the calories there are from the sugars. But anyway, what I do is um, I get a couple hard-boiled eggs, and I have to bite into the hard-boiled eggs so that I bite into the hard-boiled egg shell so that I can peel the peel the shell off of the eggs. Um, Another thing that you can do, that what people do, is kind of roll the shell around in their hands, and it breaks up the shell so that they can remove the shell a little bit easier. But I don't do that. I choose not to do it that way. But so so here's Tazy, and she's kind of confused. She doesn't know whether I want her to lay down or whether I want her to stand up to get the piece of egg that I had in my hand. Usually I have her lay down. I ask her to lay down um, and to be a good girl before I give her any food.